So this is our first dog trip without Princess. Princess passed away on Wednesday, April 24th, I believe that was. It was April 24th, whether it was Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't recall right now. Today is April the 29th, and trying to celebrate her life and all the fun we had. Tough one, just remembering her. And usually instead of putting this screw in the bag, I'd be getting medicine ready for her. Actually, it's after her second medicine time, but those meds kept her alive. So I'm gonna keep on moving. Can't stop. I just put on my boots here. Usually when we get to trails, I wear comfortable shoes to get there and put boots on to run the trail and, well, I should say ride the trail. If you don't know what I do, I'm the wolf driver again, and I take dogs adventuring all over the east coast of the United States, usually on my, what I call my dog powered go-kart. It's actually custom built bikes that the dogs run alongside and get their exercise. They can pull if they want. They're not really designed for that, but perfectly capable of it. So just gonna get stuff ready and I'll keep you posted as we keep moving on. Zorro and Jim's getting stuff ready and all the dogs here and the bike. So I'm gonna harness up the dogs. Hi guys, this is Zorro and Chase. How good are they? And this is the Jagster. And again, folks, if I'm moving a little slow, first trip without Princess. Hi, good boy, Jackie.
Wolf driver.
Hi, Jag. Jag wants to lay down when he gets his harness on. Hey, good boy. So I explain all the harness stuff. Sorry, buddy. To okay, good boy. To everybody on my other videos. Hi, good boy. Paul. So I'm not even going to unbutton that because he doesn't need. So that's the Jagster. Now we could unbutton it, these snaps, but he could fit on it just like that. Some harnesses are just not button proof. Look at him. See, Jag's always a less confident dog. That's why he's a little low down. He's like not sure. That'll be good once we get him on the bike. And then we got the Chase and the Z-Man. Now, Zorro's harness is undone, and right now Princess would be butting in like, what's going on, Dad? Can I get out of the truck? She'd be asking me. Hi, good boy, Chasey boy. Well, aren't you the best? Love doggy kisses. They're the best. Especially when you're a little blue. Okay, good boy. Zorro's got a blue harness too. Look at that. So this harness, now with Zorro, because he's a big boy, it's easier to just snap these on while the harness is on. Hi, good boy.
Wolf driver.
Zorro, oh, you're the best. Zorro got so much hair here. I'm just trying to reach around him. Hi, good boy. Always lots of praise. Good boy, Chase. And notice how Zorro, he yields, what I call it, yielding to Chase. He gets out of his way. He puts his head down a little bit. And Zorro, that's his marking. Sometimes, you know, if you think you see a little bit of blood, could be fighting or something. The dogs, of course, it's not an everyday occurrence, but that's why I always check. But that's actually just his markings with a little bit of dirt. I'm always checking the dogs over for any issues, and that's how we harness them up.
Yeah, and send me a glimpse.
Okay, I'm gonna glimpse you right now. See it? Okay. We use glimpse to keep in touch. with Chris, our driver. So what I do is, for those of you that are not familiar with it, just share location, and it brings up a list of people that you usually work with. There's Chris right there. I send him a glimpse. So glimpse has to formulate your location, and once it does, it puts it in a mode where you can send it, where you can text it. So we're waiting here. And where are we at? What's the name of this trail, Chris? Okay. We are in Pennsylvania, and this is taking a while to fill the glimpse in just because my signal's not great, so I'm going to put it in my pocket. Keep walking. Easy, guys. Boys.
Northwest Lancaster County.
Yeah, we've done this before.
Yeah, we just never came down here.
Cool. So right now, getting ready to get the dogs out. Jim's moving the bike over into position. It's a little crowded around here, a lot of truck traffic. So we have to do this with some planning. And Chris is going to stay with the bike, and Jimmy's going to walk over the dogs with me. I was just parked in this driveway while we were with the big truck, and the guy driving that tractor trailer was like, "You gotta move, you gotta move." Explaining that's private property, so this is he just wanted to get through, of course, but it is private property, and there's a lot of truck traffic here, commercial traffic, so we have to take heed to that. Jimmy's coming back. He's going to help me get the two boys out, meaning, well, there's three boys, of course, but we're going to do Chase and Zorro first. And got a truck coming through here. Glad he's going slow so he doesn't splash. Always courteous to all. You ready, Jim?
I got three. You want to take two? You take one?
Nah, let's just do it the way we've been doing it. Yeah, because it's a crowded road. You got Chase?
Yep.
Good. I got him. Cool. So we're just walking over, as you see, and put him on the what I call the dog power go-kart. Already got some observers coming. Jim, I can run back and get Chase once we Jag once we hook him up.
Yep.
Come on, buddy. Coming on your side. Come on, Zara. Zara. Good boy. Okay, so now I go back and get Jag. A little sad now because normally we'd be getting, Jim would come with me and one would take Princess and one would take Jag. But again, Princess has passed away April the 24th. She's crossed Rainbow Bridge, but we're celebrating her life. She had a great life, and it's just what happens with dogs. So good boy, Jag. I make Jag wait. Now his step's not working. That's okay because Jag's a little younger than the Princess was, and he doesn't need a step now, but we will get that fixed. Now Jag's moving at a quick pace because Jag knows he's got work to do, and he understands that. I'm wearing leashes on this vest, so I can. Come on, Jag. Jim, right behind you.
Yeah, he needs to follow it. Yeah.
Good boy. Sure. Yep, hop in, Jimmy.
That's brilliant.
Thanks. Yeah, get cards in the truck, don't forget. Yeah, they will pull it.
Come on, guys, let's go.
I gotta turn the...
Very much enjoy the day.
Thank you, you too, guys. Good seeing you. Have a great day, thank you.
Come on, guys.
Are you pedaling, Jim? Yeah, because
Wolf driver.
They're good. Oh.
I think it looks good. That dog is cool. You good?
Yeah, let me stop for 1 sec. Oh, guys, I want to put my meter on. Sorry, I want to put my meter. Have you? Okay, we're ready to go, bud. Okay, we're ready to go. Come on, guys, hike.
I'm pedaling.
Good. That's why I'm paying you, right, Jim?
You better not be paying me much. 'Cause I don't know how far to go.
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. I can't pay him much. Dog's hooked up good. Everything's good, right, Jim? Because we're going against the grain of traffic. That's right. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Jack got scared because the truck came. Gotta watch him. Come on, Jack. It's okay. He got scared because the truck. Come on, Jack. Good boy. Watch when the truck comes.
All right, Billy, went
That's
over the
okay.
bike.
Yep.
You all right, Daddy?
He's
all
good.
right.
Yep.
Don't let them trucks come on. We'll be away from the truck when we go around and get down that
Good boy, Jack.
divide. Poor Jack.
Oh, yeah. Got a pooper right here. I'm going to check him real quick.
Wolf driver.
Yeah, it's good. You okay, buddy?
You all right? He looks all right.
Yeah, nothing happened to him.
He went underneath of it.
Yeah, but we were going the other way.
Trying to move it off the trail a little bit.
Yeah, if you can, I think. And here's. So,
Somebody coming at you. Looks like on a walking or on a bicycle down there.
we gonna be able to pass them through here? So Jack got a little scared, and I was explaining how he's always a little timid because just probably of his upbringing before he got to me, even though I've had him since a puppy. Okay, okay.
Wolf driver.
No problem. How's Jag doing?
We'll lose the concrete embankment when we get the surface free.
It's okay. It's good to go past some traffic so he gets used to it. He will, but when he sees... Huh. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. So this says Marietta's 3 miles, York's 15, and Lancaster's 12. Here we go, Jimmy. Got issues here.
Wolf
You see them?
driver.
Howdy. Hello, hello. You guys got enough room?
Yeah.
Great, great. Have a great day, folks. Thank you. Yep. I kind of want him to see it so he knows. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Easy, Jay. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. Come on, guys. Hike. Good boy, Jag. Good boy, Jaggy.
Wolf driver.
So sometimes when dogs exhibit fears, we try to work them through it by giving them the same fears but in a controlled setting. Just like that, I stopped for the truck so he wasn't moving and he could kind of cower away from a little bit and see that, oh, the truck doesn't hurt me now. That's just kind of a developed fear just from his timidness and being in the predicament we're in. No true trails that we go on are exactly alike. So sometimes they'll surprise you every day, and sometimes you get to a place where you would think would be okay, and it's a little bit hairy or dicey. Okay, cool. So where we're at now, Jag feels good, comfortable. I've had a few people comment about, well, what happens if the dog stops all of a sudden? And I was just answering somebody last night on Facebook, and you saw the dog, meaning Jag, he got scared, so he stopped, and he kind of tried to go under the bike, And we realized it. We stopped immediately, and he's fine. There's no real way he's going to get hurt under the bike anyway. He's just trying to take cover. But that's why we've designed the bike as they are. Yeah, I'm going to pull over too. Actually, they stopped. Yep. So we got some bike riders coming here. Yep. We started right at the beginning. And we're going to stop here. So we're at the 0.5 mile marker of the river trail. I believe it's the Susquehanna River Trail. We've been on before, but we haven't been to this port. Again, you can always go into the Wolf Driver. Take your time. Take your time. Beautiful day. We don't mind waiting on this kind of day. Have a great day. Are there a lot of hills down there?
Wolf Driver.
Oh, really? That's cool. The end of the trail. Cool. Have a great day, ma'am. Thank you. Come on, guys. So this is, I believe, the Susquehanna River Trail. And we're just getting started. So you can always go into the Wolf Driver YouTube channel and check my archives, older movies, and see us running. And you'll see us with 4 dogs then, because we had the Princess. Now, I know this is being recorded. Sometimes I broadcast live, but because of the circumstances with losing Princess so recently and just feeling a little blue,
Wolf Driver.
I wanted to record this in a format that would be able to convey my feelings and at the same time not have to worry too much about signal and live broadcast, meaning reception and questions coming in. I wanted to be able to ride in kind of the comfort of our rides, what we do it for, which is really the dogs. And the dogs really need this today because they don't necessarily, in my opinion, feel the loss of Princess, but they know there's a void and the dynamics are a little different now. Now, not too terribly with them because,
Wolf Driver.
again, Princess usually had her own area. So my house can be divided into different yards, and that's important when you have a multi-dog household, especially with a pack-oriented dog like the Husky that can be sometimes a little confrontational with each other, and because they're prey driven and they can be possessive, and the hierarchy of how the dog pack works, which they get from the wolf pack, and that's how they survive in the wild. But because Princess was usually out in front, she yeah, we're gonna hit the tunnel. Oh, cool. Wow, let's check that out, Jimmy.
Wolf Driver.
Yep, I'm gonna check that out. Please. What's him? Sir. So I'm gonna take one dog at a time to see this. Sir. Good boy. Come on. Watch your dog, Jimmy. Come on, sir. Come on. So we're doing one dog at a time because I don't know what's up here. Good boy, Zorro. How cool is this? Boy, Zorro. I'm just making sure there's no trail traffic because he's going to come flying off. What's our free? I want to check it out. It looked good. I might take them all up there. You gonna watch traffic?
You want me to stay here? Or
Yep.
You want me to
Stay.
You want me to go with you?
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah, we can go with you. There's somebody walking.
Oh, is there? How far are they?
Walking about 100 yards.
Let's let them go by. Stay, guys.
There were about 8 or 9 of them along the river down here.
Furnaces? There are furnaces. Well, I'm gonna take the dogs up in there.
From York County from around here.
Wolf Driver.
And the barges would bring coal down from the coal
Sorry,
ranches down in the canal. We're roughly 2 miles an hour.
That was a canal.
And if you go up, are you going up?
Yes.
When you go up here, you'll see a couple
That's cool.
And there's some remains of some of the furniture. And some photos too, taken from late 1970s.
Awesome. When was this used until, you think? What, like these furnaces, when were they? Cool. I'm going to take the dogs up in there.
I think one of them down here was until actually early, maybe 1920s.
Wow, wow. Cool. I'm going to take dogs up in there and let them see it. Thank you so much, sir. Have a great day. Thank you. Come on, guys. So, come on, guys. Here, here, here.
Wolf
Come on.
driver.
Chase, here. Jag. Come on, guys. Watch down there. Come on, guys. Jag.
Oh, Billy, good photography.
Yeah. So we're in what was an old kiln, I believe the gentleman was just saying. Come on, Zara. Good boy, I'm gonna get Zara out of Jag's way. Just because sometimes they can be, Chase. Good boy. Little confrontational, as I said. How cool is this, folks? Easy, guys. I'm gonna bring them down.
Wolf driver.
You ever get a picture of us? Chase. Watch. Anybody coming? Oh, they're the best.
Oh, good boy.
Good boy. Come on.
Wolf driver.
And that's how we do it. Just a quick tour, wanted to see what it was about. So, if you saw it just about a second ago, we went up into an old kiln. We ran into the gentleman that you maybe see on the camera in front, or from this view, who was telling us about these old kilns. And I just like to see the dogs go in there and check it out. Now, I didn't let them sniff too much or check out too much because who knows what's in there. A lot of people have access. They probably have maybe possibly bonfires and get together, drink, smoke, whatever. So I don't want to let the dogs experience any of that. Get a hold of anything. I'm gonna pass this gentleman. I'm gonna pass him, Jim. Come on, guys. How's Jag? Good? Okay, to pass you on your left, sir. Thank you very much. We'll get out of your way. Have a great day.
Wolf driver.
Thank you. Yeah, you're moving at a good pace. Wow. Come on, guys. Here we go, Jim.
Yep.
Come on, guys, hike. So we're getting ready to go through a tunnel, as you see, folks. How cool is this? This is right in Pennsylvania. Kind of, you're not far from Maryland. So usually we don't see this kind of rock formation, but I guess we're getting to the Pennsylvania mountains. See, dogs are doing great. This is just so awesome.
Wow. Awesome.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, really neat.
Nice and cool in here too. It's a cool day anyway. Running through some water there. And that's how we ride through a tunnel. I'm gonna get a picture here, bud. Ho, guys, easy, easy, ho. So I'm gonna take a quick picture, folks. And I'm gonna show you what we just went through. Coming out of the tunnel. that we found on the Susquehanna River Trail. We started at mile marker 0, technically speaking, and we're working our way up the trail. Looks like we're going to cross a mile marker here. Does this look like a mile marker, Jimmy? One?
This
Yep.
is mile marker
Wolf
1.
driver.
So we done a mile in no time, even though we stopped and...
You got the boys too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, in case you're just joining us, or just seeing, Princess has passed away on April the 24th. So we're a little blue here, just taking the boys for a ride and kind of chilling and enjoying nature and thinking about her. I'm with Chase on my right, Zara on the left, and Jag in the rear. So now the dogs have got a little bit of a pace going. Probably because they see a jogger or a guy walking at a brisk pace in front of us. But I'm actually letting them pull now.
Wolf driver.
I know there's plenty of people that cuss me out because the dogs are pulling. They just don't understand about a husky, and I understand that, so I don't take it personal. But I think it's just they see
that
this
man
guy.
up front.
Yeah. All dog power, Jim.
I seen Jag take off.
Trying to see how fast we're going.
Drive like Chris.
Look. Look, Jimmy.
Yeah, man.
They're all dog power.
Yep.
Wolf driver.
What he was designed to do, bud.
Okay, to pass you on your left one more time, sir. Thank you. Dogs got excited. They see something they think up ahead, so they're kicking the turbocharger in. Thank you. Actually, it wasn't him, Jim.
Yep.
Boy, 1.5 miles. It seems like we just crossed the mile marker. Come on, guys.
Not going at that pace. I know why you get the 2-year-old now.
Keep up with these guys.
You don't want to stop a stroke.
So the dogs kicked it for a good 1/4 mile. You heard of a car kicking it in for a 1/4 mile. The dogs did. They're pretty quick on the 1/4 mile, as you see. Actually, feel a little bit more speed coming. So
Yeah.
What's that, Jim?
See the thing to your right, to the far right, the wall?
Oh yeah. Some ruins. Yeah, remnants of days gone by. So sometimes, depending on the situation, I might actually slow them down, even without Princess on board here, because I don't want them to burn themselves up too quick. I'm going to try to pace it. Now, Chase and Zara can seem to go forever. Certainly Chase has the most stamina in the board. Zara's second because his weight is a little bigger of a dog. Not that he's overweight, but he's just carrying more. And Jag's third just because of Jag's small legs, so it's harder for him to keep up on the pace. So he works a little harder to maintain the speed, and I'm balancing them all out. Cool rock structures.
Big rock formation? Look
Right
at
here?
that. That's incredible. A
Yeah.
bicycle.
Thank you. G over. G over.
All right.
Howdy.
That's my kind of bike.
Thank you. So check this out, folks. Look, climber, Jim.
Uh-huh.
Got a cool rock formation.
I
Rock
need to
climber.
get some insurance on this man. How you doing?
Howdy.
Nice. Cool, man. Cool.
Thank you. Cool rock formations here.
Wolf driver.
Look at this
Really?
rock formation.
This is really scenic.
Beautiful, right?
Yeah. Got a bike rider, plenty of room though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the guy was talking about. He said this trail wasn't that wide or something.
I think it's great.
It's incredible.
He was
G over.
This
G
is
over.
pain in the butt, though.
And I'm going to push the dogs a little to my right just to
There
leave
couldn't be any nice.
plenty of
Beautiful.
room for this bike rider. Howdy! Haul over. We're giving just a little bit of sled dog command. G and haul. G to the right, haul to the left. And you can use it in a multitude of ways, whether you're doing a U-turn, you're just moving over, you're doing a right or a left turn full time.
Wolf driver.
Beautiful area.
They're fishing from the bridge.
New bridge here. I think this is near Chickadee, I think they call it.
Bicycle coming at you.
Yep, got room for them, Jim?
Yeah, man, we're good. Just might just slow down and pull Zorro in.
So in this
Keep
circumstance,
going.
yeah, I think we're good. Howdy.
Hello.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Have a great day, bud. Thank you.
There's a river out there. See it to the left?
Oh yeah, beautiful. Boy, this is really scenic. I think this is where we started, Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go on this boat. That's Chicky Creek. Come on,
Wolf driver.
Jason. Boy.
You remember this stuff better than me, buddy.
You'll remember when we get down there. So we're going through a tight area here, and you can see, look at how comfortable Chase is.
Hang on a minute, buddy.
People often ask what happens when you get to a tight
I got it.
spot, fence or whatever. And watch Zorro, and the rear of my camera will be...
Billy, look.
It's
Oh, I
open?
saw the
No.
note.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, come on, guys. Now watch
Hold on,
Chase.
Zorro. Hold on.
Watch Jack.
Just letting you through.
Come on, Jack.
We're coming. Over here, Zorro.
Good boy.
Zorro.
So we just took one dog off, meaning Zorro.
Come on, Zorro, move up.
Oh, move up. Come on, guys. Hike.
Wolf driver.
Got enough room?
Yeah, man, we'll be on there in a minute. He's dragging me down the road. You don't want to go with me, Patty.
Dogs are easy to train because they always want to be with the pack. I'm assuming, Jim, the trail goes here.
I'm assuming that it goes.
It says trail parking that way, so it must be.
Okay. How was things, buddy?
You in?
Yep, man.
Come on, guys, hike. So right now we think we're on the trail. Again, the Susquehanna River Trail.
Wasn't the Susquehanna River Trail where we lost the drone and we found it?
No, that was another trail.
Where that power plant was?
Yeah, it's part near here, but not here. So
Wolf driver.
we're just coming up what looks like to be. Now that might actually be the trail. It looks like this road either shares the trail or the trail is to the left. That might be the trail,
You might
Jimmy.
be right, though.
But while we're okay, while the no but traffic here, we can probably ride this part. A lot of these trails share roads at some point or another.
I think it's just sharing the road.
I think it goes right there.
Don't you think?
See where it says trail parking
Yeah,
to the
I
right?
think you're right. I think you're correct. buddy.
So we're gonna actually.
Go across the grass if you have to.
Wolf driver.
Yeah, I think we're fine here. G. Now notice how Chase, he
There's
wasn't
Chris.
sure. So I said, G, he wasn't sure where I was going. He thought I was going straight. Oh, good boy. Park closes at sunset, Jimmy. Don't try to keep me out here late,
No.
like you always do.
Yeah.
You're a bad
You
influence
care
on me.
about that like a hole.
So we like kidding because we stay out here all night if we have to. Coming up on what looks like the 2.5 mile marker, and we're rolling. So coming through this, what looks like a little town, I'm not really sure, I'm assuming it is, but
Wolf driver.
Muscleman Fiesta, the sign's blocking out the rest. Iron Furnace Center, there it is. How cool is that? Any idea on the trail?
Straight ahead. I don't know.
It looks like, does this sign say anything? River Trail.
What does it say? You see which way?
Yep.
Oh, straight ahead. Straight
Okay.
down the road, right?
Yeah. I guess down this road, again, these trails share roads, a lot of them. So sometimes it's a little bit of figuring out which way to go. I remember being on the Cape Cod Rail Trail, and it was, went through roads, and it was at night, and it was a little harem scarum there for a while, but that's part of the fun, conquering the trail, figuring it out, and not knowing exactly where you're going to end up sometimes. So watch a lot of potholes here. Easy, guys. How quaint is this? Look at this.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it.
So I have to shit my phone here, folks, because I was doing a glimpse glimpse is how I communicate, or how Chris, who's our driver, knows where we're at. He can monitor us if we stop for too long. He will recognize there's a problem. We might need assistance, etc.
To the left, I think, huh?
Yep. We're gonna have to be. I think we have plenty of room, don't you, Jim?
I think we got plenty of room.
Come on, guys.
Could go over the rock if he has to.
Come on, guys. Oh, come on.
Keep going straight a little bit. Give Jag a little room back there. Good. Doing
Okay.
good, Billy. He's fine. He's through.
Good boys. Love these small town areas. They're
Let's see a
really
stop
cool.
sign.
Sometimes we actually have to mush through the town. I guess that's where urban mushing comes into effect. They see dogs through this, probably in this kennel. See them, Jim? There's dogs in there. Isn't it, Chase? He sounds like another breed. Hi, doggies.
Slow down. Some of these people coming in here. Come the other way.
See you over? You over?
I guess
You want to come through, folks? Okay, come on, guys. Come on.
You know where the trail goes?
This is the trail down here. You will see where it's at? Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you. You too. Have a great day, folks. Thank you. Come on, guys. So again, going to another or part of that town.
I'll get off if you want.
No, I think we're good, Jim. Just watch for cars. Try not to get us run over today, buddy. Sharing the road,
Wolf driver.
trying to get to the trail. Sometimes, remember, these trails aren't exactly like roads, so they're not always marked. Where the road, they're
Yeah, we can
usually
run into
roadways
dogs.
marked better. Right now, it looks like, again, we are sharing the roadway. No. we're terrorizing the town, it looks like. Some of the bikes have 3 wheels, so I'm always looking if I ride like I
can't see
straddle
behind me,
something. Yep, well, I'm assuming we'll hear somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the rabbit. We're going through the town.
Rabbit in the middle.
We're going to get barred from this town, Jim.
The rabbit in the middle of the town.
So hopefully the camera picked that up, folks. Hopefully you saw that. It can be a little comical out here.
We're lucky the time of the day it is, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see if the trail continues. Cool mountain straight ahead if you can see that on the camera view. And again, looks like some historic buildings mingling with new construction. And I'm assuming, no, I don't think it's here. Too far away.
Wolf driver.
Slow down.
Left.
Left?
Yep. Haul.
Yep.
Haul. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, it goes around.
River trail this way. Yep.
Yep.
Come on, guys.
Just through traffic.
Hike.
Cool. I like it.
Hike.
You all right?
Oh, I'm good, bud.
I'm probably going to need to get off once we get through the thing.
Yeah, we're gonna probably have to cross these railroad tracks.
Yeah.
Just to add to our excitement here. Easy, guys.
We'll probably be able to hear him.
Watch Jag.
He's all right. Stay over that way a little bit. He's through. Come on, drag you through. You want me to stay in or go? Pretty steep.
Yeah, you better get out, Jim.
Let me walk up to the trail.
Just to make sure.
All right. I did get it going up that hill a little bit. That back wheel may stay.
Yep. Watch for train traffic, Jim. I'm assuming you'd hear it, but come on, guys, Mike. So we're crossing these railroad tracks here. Looks like a cool thing. To the right, or that's it. Yep, taking our time because when you cross railroad tracks, there are obviously pretty big ruts.
Wolf driver.
Me in?
Yeah. As long you can help me with the
You might
brake.
need my brakes.
Yep. I knew you were good for something, Jim.
Yeah, man, something.
So right now, folks, Susquehanna River Trail we're on.
I'm
And
going to help you.
yep, we're going down. Come on, Chase. Going down a steep part of the trail. And we're going right towards what is the Susquehanna River.
Did you glimpse him, Bill?
Yes. So we have Jim in the back who's helping me with the brakes. I'm actually on this bike, I have 2 sets of brakes, front and back, and I'm able to control them both here, but it doesn't help to have Jim on them as well.
Good place for the boys to go in the water.
Yeah. Do we have enough? Oh yeah, we do. We can let them go.
It's up to you, buddy.
You think that's real deep there, Jim?
Nope. I think it's kind of shallow. It's kind of a nice place. Might be a little
Wolf
muddy.
driver.
It's a little muddy.
Come on, guys. So I'm gonna try not to fall in the water here, folks. How cool is this? Hopefully you can see this. I'm gonna hold the camera right here. How cool is this? Dogs are getting a drink. Try to see the dogs. Hi, good boys. Chase. Boy. And this is again what free ranging's all about, folks. Dogs off leash and being able to trust them. Now, this is unusual to be able to do this with huskies. Chase, come on, Jack. Jack. Boys, look at them and just enjoying that. I mean, how cool is this? Come on, guys. Zara. The only reason I'm a little hesitant because the current's moving pretty good there. So it's just giving them a little assertive command to not go too deep. That's what I was calling them.
Wolf driver.
Drink.
Yeah, the water's moving pretty good out there, actually.
Susquehanna River.
What's that, Jim? Bikes? Sound like you slammed the brakes on. That's how we do it, folks.
Beautiful day out here by the river, right?
Love getting the dogs out when we can. And they got just enough drink. That was perfect. So we're crossing over the 3-mile marker on the Susquehanna River Trail. If you can see, my boots are a little muddy because we just went down to the river where I took a nice little spill. But it was all caught on camera. Took the dogs off leash and let them get a dip in the water. And that's usually what we
Wolf
do.
driver.
Again, I call that free ranging when they're off leash. I try to do it even when we're fur wheeling, what I'm doing now on the dog powered go-kart. Again, sorry for all the wolf driver terminology. Yeah. But it actually makes sense to me. It's really cool. This is really awesome. So, again, just enjoying our day and seeing how this trail, what kind of path it takes. Jim says he hopes no one's coming the other way. That makes 2 of us. Just this is beautiful. Dogs are a little fired up because they got some good hydration in there, some really cold water, and they're more into drinking the water from the river, from the streams we find and ponds, more than taking it from the clean water we give them. But this water's fresh and it's perfectly safe for them. This river trail is great. I mean, I'm loving the way this is just curving through here. I hope the camera's picking it up and giving you some of these unprecedented views. I mean, we've gotten some mountain views today, some cliff views, some historic views of some old furnace kilns, and even went through an old town and raised a ruckus. I can't exactly describe the ruckus. That was from the movie can't recall it, but I remember Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me. They did that song. I don't know, but sorry I'm rambling here, but we went through the town. A rabbit came out of nowhere, got the dogs all fired up, and dogs were in the windows and on the porches and in kennels barking at us. I invite you to go back and check that clip out. We'll be posting it here sometime soon, I'm sure, if we haven't already. Just beautiful here. So we're on the Susquehanna River Trail with a lot of winding curves. And we're making some decent timing today. Again, we don't have Princess with us. Princess has crossed Rainbow Bridge a few days back. So we're mourning her loss. But we're also celebrating her life, being here for better than 15 years and doing all the activities you see me doing now. She was part of it. Had her since she was a puppy. No, sorry, since she was 4 years old. Had all these guys since they were puppies. Thank you. And Jim's just letting me know there's a person coming at us and a gate. So, or maybe a bridge. No, it is a gate. That was that guy, I think. Yeah, I think he's just on the move. So we're going through a tight gate, and you'll be able to watch how we make it through. Now this has a name up here. As soon as I can read it, it looks something. Looks pretty wide, Jim. It's a little wider than Chestnut Street. Easy, guys. So they're... Come on, guys. How's Shaggy look?
He's good. Don't come over yet. Stay over there.
Come on, Zorro.
He's fine. Everybody's through.
Zorro. Good boy. That's how we make it through these gates. The sometimes you might hear me. I'll be a little abrasive or abrupt, I should say, when I say their names. It's just to get their attention or let them know we're in a hurry or a little sense of urgency to put in them. Doesn't always work, but it makes me feel better. Coming through this trail is just gorgeous. I mean, wow. What a day on tap. This is really a cool trail. I didn't realize how nice this trail is, Jim. One more gate. I'm going to show you how we get through. Dogs are pulling me at a good pace. Yep. Come on, Zorro. Come on, Zorro. Okay. I'm going to let Zorro sniff. Come on, Zorro. Zorro. Come on, Zorro. Good boy, Zorro. Zorro says, I'll shake it off, Dad. Good. And everybody made it through. Forgot the camera's not showing the rear view of Jag making it through, but Jag's done this enough times. He's seen this rodeo, and he knows exactly how to roll with it. Can't really cross another mile marker. These mile markers usually seem to be about half mile apart. It's kind of cool. Little bridge up here. 3.5 miles is where we're at right now. So, approaching a bridge here. Susquehanna River Trail again. How we looking, Jimmy?
Good. Keep going. Good. Go ahead.
Wolf driver.
Boy. You can watch the dogs as we do this. Cool little, I guess, inlet water management. They're called ballards, the poles that are in the center of the trail to keep motor vehicles off. They're spaced nicely. Come on, guys. Giving us plenty of room here. This trail has been windy, scenic, and really interesting. Tight areas here in the sense that it's fenced on one side, surrounded by like a berm, the railroad tracks above us. We're gonna go through here. Ooh, this looks pretty cool, actually. Come on, guys. You gotta watch it because from time to time they'll change the dimension here just a little bit. Come on. Watch him on that edge.
Good. We're good. Clean's good.
Jag good?
Good job.
Thanks, bud. Got one more here. Okay, I think I'm good because I have control of both brakes, but stay on alert. I'm going to cut to the right here, Jim. Easy, guys. Easy. Easy. Come on, Zaro. Come on. Good.
Wolf driver.
Come on, guys. And that's how we do it. So we're on the Susquehanna River Trail. And the trail is just really interesting. A lot of curves to it, a lot of scenery that's just pretty cool to see. We've been on this trail before, but never this far up. I can't remember where we started. I'm gonna say about mile 5 or 6. We're roughly closing in on mile 4 right now. We started at mile 0 today. Got everyone with me, the Wolfpack crew, and we're rocking and rolling.
Wolf driver.
Catching up to this guy, we keep changing positions with him. He gets ahead of us, we get ahead of him. He's rolling now. He's done quite a few miles, walking at a brisk pace. And when the dogs see him, they just see movement. That's what their eyes, they can't focus real good until they would pick up on a scent, and then that would tell them what it is ahead of us. So they probably now know it's a person, but they see the movement, and their competitive nature challenges them with it. Yep. Gonna pass you again, sir, on your left. Thank you.
The turtle's doing pretty good.
You're rolling.
Wolf driver.
You're giving us a run for the money. Come on, guys. He's been sticking with us. Howdy. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Thank you. Come on, guys. Moving at a brisk pace through the Susquehanna River Trail. Closing in on the 4-mile marker. And got a railroad to our right that I believe is functional. We crossed the tracks a little while ago. Got the Susquehanna River to our left. We're in Pennsylvania. We were able to get the dogs into the Susquehanna River for a little cool down about 15 minutes ago. They did great. Again, they're trained off leash, and that's what they need. Yeah, nice cool breeze. Keeping the dogs cool. There's a really cool breeze moving through here, which keeping us peeps a little bit, not cold, but a little brisk, and keeping the dogs rocking and rolling. Love these turns and curves. They're really make it fun. Yeah, mile 4.0. Yeah.
Wolf driver.
Miles are adding up. We are on what I've been calling the Susquehanna River Trail, which is the Susquehanna River that's next to us on my left, but it's actually called the Northwestern Lancaster Trail, I believe. So just for PC purposes, that's the proper name. We are almost 5 miles in right now. Beautiful trail. Dogs are doing great. We're doing great. We've been able to get them some water. Been able to take them through an old furnace, and just having a great time. Railroad's close by. We haven't seen any trains. We've actually crossed the tracks. Look like they're live tracks. Can't be sure. I'm not quite certain how active they are though, because there was no real crossing. It just like went across, and it's a fairly busy area, so I think if it was pretty active, they'd have some sort of crossing, but I've been wrong before, who knows. To my left, there's the mountains in Pennsylvania, and we're not far from Maryland, just a little bit over the line, so it's kind of relatively a close trail to us. Believe it or not, we've only been here a couple times, and the times we've been here, we never did the first part that we did today. So it's kind of cool. Some new footage,
Wolf driver.
new adventure. Got these nice benches set up here that people can sit down and enjoy the sights and sounds, especially this time of year. Everything's blooming. Animals are coming out to play. Hear the birds. Just total relaxation. Good immersive experience in nature here. Here's the latest mile marker. Let you know where we're up to. This looks like mile marker 5. 5 miles deep into the trail right now. You want to pull him in, Jim? All over. Howdy.
Wolf driver.
How are you? Good, thanks. Hi there. Have a great day. Thank you. Come on, guys. Beautiful bridge we're over. So sometimes we ride on the grass, as I was just doing. I'm getting off of it now. We are 6 miles in now. We're on the northeastern or northwestern county river trail, Lancaster, in Lancaster area. Susquehanna River. We're referring to a river that's on our left.
Wolf driver.
G over. Gonna do some riding, off-roading right now. Get away from these people. Get out of their way. Good boys. Howdy. Thank you so much. Haul over. She said she likes our dog sled. Dogs are doing great. And one of the reasons I have big tires on this bike is to enable us to go off-roading when we need to, get into different predicaments. I believe the river's down here, Jim, where we've let the dogs go in the water before, I think. No, not yet. Yeah, this goes around a farm field or something. Susquehanna River's to our left. Got these farm fields to our right. If you go on Wolf Driver YouTube in the archives, you'll see we've run this trail a few times in the past, and we've been here different times a year, which is my favorite because I like to see the trail in the different seasons, because where we're at in the United States, of course, you know, the leaves come off the trees and the grass dies back, and you get a winter view. Sometimes during the fall you get a spectacular color view with all the leaves changing color, and in the winter it's kind of barren. In the spring now it's starting to fill in. Farm fields look like, they look tilled, don't they, Jim? They're tilled and planted. Yep, they were planted with corn last time. So interesting views, all taken in from the dog sled on wheels, as I like to say. Dogs are doing wonderful. Right now we're probably approaching our 7th mile today. We're out here for at least an hour and a half. We've been out here. We got the dogs into the Susquehanna River earlier, so they were able to do a cool down. We've got another water on them just now. Things are great. Come on, guys. Why would you get off of a perfectly working bicycle, Jim?
Wolf driver.
We did. G, under the tree, Jimmy. G, come on, guys. Hike. Boys. Wide open fields. We're passing a farm equipment. They plant these fields that are, I guess, inside of this park area. I don't think it's the county. I think it's just they hire farmers maybe, or rent them the land or something along those lines. Closing in on 8 miles right now. Dogs are doing great. We're doing great. Cool weather. It's probably in the very low 60s. Sun does peek out sometimes and absorbing some of that light. Dogs are cool enough. We've gotten the dogs into the Susquehanna River. Just got a jolt of cool air. A little breezy here and there, so that's always nice. And I believe the mile marker ahead is 8. It's cool because we've been here a few times, and last time we were here, this field was, I think it was cut. We've been here once, I believe, when it was planted, and once when it was just freshly cut, and now we're here when it's being planted again. Pretty cool stuff. I'm ready to pass some people with some dogs down here. We see them, look like small dogs. It's gonna take our time. Everybody leashed up, Jim? Cool. Everybody look leashed to you? G over. I'm gonna move a little to my right. Actually, I'm gonna go G over. Howdy, howdy. Hey there. Come on, guys, haul over. It's seeding in. Wow, cool. And tilling? Jim said he thinks it's seeding and tilling. It's cool. Yep. The yellow boxes on the back of the tractor we just passed, according to Jim, has seed in it. You think they plant the same thing, corn again, or you think it'd be something different? Yeah. So usually the places I go, they fluctuate. 1 year corn, 1 year soybeans. Some years nothing.
Wolf driver.
This is the high collision area, Jimmy.
Yeah, I see it is.
Yep. G over. Howdy, howdy. Easy, guys. Of course, it says high collision area, and I step on the gas. Now we're going downhill, so actually uphill here. So prepare to launch. Come on, guys, hike. This is where we let the dogs off in the river. In the past, they were actually wearing cameras, and you can check that out on Dog Wears Camera website. Yeah. Oh, there's no room to let them off now. Remember, it was not. Yeah, too high. Yeah, remember, it was right here. If we took them halfway out to the bridge. Wow, I thought we'd get them out again, but it's too high. Yeah, that's underwater now. So what happens is it's underwater. We won't be able to let them off. Through, folks, you can see the Susquehanna rolling. It's up pretty high. We actually have let the dogs off before, and we were able to go to, I believe, this first arch of the bridge, but no way now. Actually, it says if the water's above the trail, turn around. So look at that, Jimmy. Yeah, man. This is probably our third or fourth time on this trail. Yep. You can check out some of our footage, but wow. River's very high there. I'm gonna try to get the boys out, but ain't gonna happen. Yep, come on, guys, hike. Look at that tree, Jim. Come on, guys, hike. Hike.
Wolf driver.
Kick the pedal to the metal on that and make it up the hill pretty good. Area. Got wheat on my wheat or rye. Got some what looks to be like maybe the electric plant or facility or some sort of factory to my right. The dogs are running great. Just we're getting a lot of views of the Susquehanna River. It's too high right now in the area we wanted to let the dogs go into it. We got to get them in earlier. Beautiful day though. Overcast here. Great for the dogs.
Wolf driver.
Cool running. Probably weather in the low 60s. I like this view with the trees starting to bloom. So you're getting peek through them as you see some of the what's on the other side, whether it's the brush or some of this what looks to be this factory. And the wheat or rye, whatever that is, looks really good too. Railroad track is right to our right. Yep. Yeah.
Wolf driver.
Closing in on the 9-mile marker now. It's amazing how some of these trails are so close to the railroad. And the dogs adjust to it so good. Well, and there's a parking lot, but that's where I'm hoping he can pick us up. I'm not sure how far that is from here, though. Well, the problem is you get to an area where we're going to have a tough time getting through. We broke down there. Not you weren't with me, but it's through the woods, but it's not paved or anything. And it's really wilderness and no access. So,
Wolf driver.
yeah, I think I like to stop in the lot that's up here. Let's pull over and give them a little water, the boys. G over. Yep. G over. G over. Easy, easy. Ho. I'm gonna give them a little water here. What's that? Yep, thank you. Hi, good boys. We're almost 10 miles deep into it now, and we're getting ready to cross a cool bridge. I think this trail goes on another 4 miles, but not positive on what kind of terrain it is. So we're gonna figure it out as we progress a little further through here.
Wolf driver.
Like this little bridge. These bridges are really cool on here. If you can see through the archway, which holds the bridge for the railroad, and to the left, the Susquehanna River that we just passed. Cool stuff. Looked like a roller coaster, up and down and up and down. You can hear the brakes squeaking away as I hold back a fairly, relatively big hill we're coming down. I want to. Will do, bud. Thanks. I don't want to put too much on the dog, so speed-wise, that's why I slow down. You can see part of that roller coaster effect I was talking about coming ahead now. Got a hill there to climb. Checking back behind us. Sometimes these bike riders sneak up on you pretty quick. This looks like a pretty good incline we're going to climb. I don't know if you can see Jag behind me, but he's moving at a quick pace. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Good boys. Good boys. Great workout for the dogs. Hill climbing like this. Going down the hills too. Take some work on them to control their speed. Apparently we're coming into some race or something. Yeah. No, that's all these kids, Jim. That's what all the writing was on the
Yeah, we do. It's called Girls on the Run. And
Cool.
They're practicing for a 5K. This is our practice run.
That's cool.
We ran out a mile and a half and then back down. Here comes somebody.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we were staying out of the way. How far does it go on? Another 3 miles? Do you know?
I honestly don't know. I'm not
Okay.
down here that often. But,
Okay. I think another 3 miles. We're going to try
You
anyway.
probably know better than I do.
Well, that's not saying much, though. I don't know much. Thank you.
All right, doesn't take much to know what I mean.
No. I didn't mean it that way. If we go now, we're not going to get in your way, right? Great. Cool. I like it. That's great for the kids, too. Come on, guys. Thank you. Good talking to you.
Wolf driver.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Jim, this is a little tumultuous, but there's some bridges back here that are hard to cross. So we're going through a really cool area on the northwestern Lancaster County River Trail, I believe. That's the name. Something along those lines.
Look at that house to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
What a pretty house.
Got some power here.
Leg power?
No, just bike power. Come on, guys, hike. Sorry for a little bouncy, folks. Wearing the camera for my head for the unprecedented views, hopefully, in this area.
Oh, look at the little peeps. Look at the little geese. See the
Oh,
little geese?
how cute is that?
They're real tiny. see
Little,
it?
little geese family, yeah. So we've been through here once before, this part of the trail. It's on our live broadcast archives, and it was quite an episode that day. So I encourage you to go back and check it out. Now, it did say the trail's closed for construction, but it wasn't like a real authoritative sign, so we're going to see how far we can get back
Wolf
here
driver.
and if we can keep going, because the trail ends in roughly 3 miles. So we're just trying to accumulate a few extra miles and get to a kind of a real quiet part of the trail is what I remember. It's a little bit rocky for the boys.
Oh, I remember now.
So I'm just going real slow for the dogs and for us, so we don't bounce too much. But they do good on this rock.
No, this ain't too bad for them.
No, it's worse for us. Bouncing.
Awesome.
No, that's probably why it says under construction.
Wolf driver.
This part of the trail isn't nice like the other parts. I don't remember it being this bumpy. What do you think, bud?
I know you want to turn around.
I don't know. You think we're okay here?
Well, we just got to come back up this hill in these bumps. It's up to you.
Yep.
We just have to go slow, that's all.
Yep.
Whatever you want to do. You like doing exploring anyway.
Think we're banging the truck? Whoa.
Just a tire. Just a tire. Pay no attention to the guy.
Wolf driver.
Come on, Chase. I know he's going to do it. Come on, Chase.
He's going to drink out of there because he can, right?
Yep. Boy, some big rocks they're using. Come on, guys. Good boys. Come on, guys. Good boys. Come on, guys. Good boys. Good boys. Dogs are navigating it well.
I can get off if you want.
What do you think? I think that might make it worse, you think?
Possibly, Billy. You might be looking. I thought it looked like it cleared up, but that must have been my imagination.
No, it did for a second. Can't be this bumpy all the way, I'm sure. How's our boys doing?
Everybody's looking all right. I think they're having a better time of this than me and you.
I gotta believe it clears up here. I think this is the last of the bumpiness. Because I remember this goes into dirt.
Was it?
Yeah,
That's what.
clears up here.
I see another bumpy place.
Yeah, but that's just a repair.
About 5 feet and it's bumpy again.
Yeah, but that's just a repair, I think. These areas were probably washed out.
Yeah.
How are we looking, Jim?
So far so good, bud. We look all right. I don't have to worry about anybody coming flying behind us. That's the bridge up ahead.
Yep. See, they got rid of these old bridges. That's what I had to cross last time
Oh.
with Rhett and them.
Oh. Jesus Christ, you're lucky you even got through.
Wolf
Yeah,
driver.
maybe that's why it said.
You're gonna have to get off and walk it there first keep going here.
You want to walk up there and see what we're dealing with?
I will.
Phew.
First can-
So, This is wolf driving, folks. And notice how we take our time, help the dogs get through. Dogs can navigate these rocks better than this bike can, that's for sure. Jim's checking in. Now what's really cool is the bridge you see where I'm pointing. That's the bridge we crossed when we did a live broadcast, I'm going to say about 2 or 3 years ago. So that's why it's so cool. You can go into the Wolf Driver archives and see all of the trails we've been on. And we've been doing this for so many years. There's so many trails and so many variations of those trails, how they've evolved and modernized. And it's just truly incredible. So I'm proud to say that I'm part of that, being a Wolf Driver. Yeah, I guess probably turn it around.
Well, it's just like this. I don't know how long it's going to be like this, but it's like that far.
Well, we're 12 into it, so it's about 2 miles more.
It's like this as far as I can see it.
Let's give them some water. What's your opinion on it?
Well,
The thing is, I don't know how hard it is on the bike, and if the bike breaks
I
down.
really-
Yeah.
It may not be a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, for us to achieve that little
Wolf
bit.
driver.
Yeah.
I
Well,
probably-
by out there he could pick us up, but if we don't get far enough.
It's probably as far back that way where
It's-
we get picked up as it is for us to go that way.
Yeah.
to get picked up.
Yeah, but we know if we go that way.
We know we can get back there. already.
Yeah. Well, we think we can, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Place to turn around. It's up to you, buddy, but I don't think we're doing the bike any good.
Yeah. Let's turn around. Let's give him some water. Okay.
What you think?
I might let you walk some of the way.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
see.
fine.
Okay. So taking a walk up here. Yeah, so this is definitely a relatively new bridge. We're just not sure how far this real large
Wolf driver.
drainage rock that they put in goes. So probably best for us to turn around. I'm gonna let Jim get out of it to take the weight off of the bike. Just a little worried about the performance of the bike. Time we get back, we'll have close to 14 miles, which is a great run for the dogs. And looks like probably this summer we'll have this thing open. I mean, I'm assuming, well, I don't know how far these bridges go, because the bridges were all real narrow all the way for the rest of this trail. I'm assuming they're replacing them all with these type of bridges, which is awesome. But I don't know if they got there or not yet, so best for us to turn it around. Wolf driving,
Wolf
that's what we
driver.
do. Back up, good boys. We're doing a 3-point turn and a dog sled on wheels. Good boys, back up. Back up. Good boys. Good boy, Jag. Good boy, Chase. Good boy, Carl. How much?
Okay, Billy, let's go forward.
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 Buddy, got a break?
Yep, I got a break. We need it. Forward. Come on, guys. Okay. Back up.
Turn the other way.
Back up. Back up. Back up, good boys. Back up. Good boy.
Thanks, Aggie.
Wolf
Okay,
driver.
forward. Come on, Zoro. 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 Eating grass. Not paying attention, Jim.
Let's see here.
Dock his pay.
You want me to walk for a little while?
Let's see what happens, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, let me see if I can
Okay. Go ahead.
see how the bike rides without you in it, your opinion.
Just take, well, it's got to be easier on it because I'm not on them back wheels. My weight's not on them back wheels.
But I might slip, we'll
Yep.
see.
See what it does. See what you think. You ain't gonna go fast anyway.
That's for sure. So folks, we came down this really rocky area because it's still under construction. And the dogs are fine on this kind of surface, but the bike and us are getting thrown around pretty good. So we're gonna, I got Jim walking to keep the extra weight off the bike. Sometimes his weight helps though. Somebody in the back gives us better traction, but we seem like we're doing better without him. Come on, Jay, Chase. You can see the dogs are having fun. They're happy, whatever we do. We've got roughly 12 miles in. We were shooting for 14. That's the length of the trail. But again, because it said trail under construction and this area is really rocky, we're gonna wrap it in early, and we've gone out about 1.5 miles. Time we get done, we'll be close to 14 anyway, so that'll be the mileage count for the boys. Make sure they get enough mileage in. Whoa. Come on, good boys. These bikes are amazing. As I say that, I hope it holds up through here, but I mean, this is truly awesome. Now, because the bike looks so heavy, it's really, I mean, relatively speaking it is, but for what it does, it's light. It's built out of all aluminum to try to make it as light as possible. Aluminum's a lightweight, but still fairly strong metal, and it enables the bike to travel. Come on, guys. And stay still rigid enough to maintain its composure, I guess you could say. But it does flex some, and that's why sometimes when we break down, these chains are a bit challenging. Gee, over. The bike chains are challenging because the flex of the metal of the frame causes the chain to skew sometimes, and it can get off the track. And that's what they call a derailleur. Prevents it from getting off the track, but it doesn't always work on a long chain like this. It's exposed or
Wolf driver.
not as reliable under extreme circumstances like this. Again, riding over rock like this, or the dogs walking over rock like this, is really cool because it gives their paws some exercise, because their paws grip. Kind of like our toes would grip, their paws do. And being able to grip to these rocks is important for their footing, and at the same time gives them a workout, because on the blacktop like we were riding earlier today, they don't get as much of a workout with their paws because they don't have to really grip to it. I don't think we're going to run into anyone back here, but you never know. Gee, over. So again, I'm just taking my time, trying to navigate this really large rock. They're probably using this as a base, and they'll probably come over it eventually. This is a really cool part of the trail, but unfortunately it's not fully finished for us to be able to go the whole way. I think there was, again, another 2 miles or
Wolf
so.
driver.
So Jimmy's walking behind me, again, because keeping his weight out of here is going to help not put too much pressure on the frame and the bike mechanics of it, as it's getting a good workout just with the bike's weight alone and my weight and the dog's pulling on it. And that's what wolf driving is all about. I remember, I'm going back probably 3 years ago, on a Wolf Driver live broadcast, and we were on this trail, and somewhere around this area the bike totally broke the axle, but we were prepared. We had another bike, and I was with 2 crews. So one crew was filming us and one crew was with me, one person, Rhett, my co-pilot at the time, and we were able to just switch bikes and continue on the trail. We do have another bike with us should this break down, but we're done our run, and the other bike is on the trailer. It's not with us, so we would have to walk the dogs back. I'm gonna put a little speed on now. Come on, guys! 'Cause I gotta make it up this hill. I'm sure the camera's bouncing.
Wolf driver.
What a view here, folks. What a view. How incredible is this? And I see our finish line up there, so we weren't quite as far as I thought. I'm gonna go down to here and then wait for Jimmy. and let him ride in the back of the dog bike so he can get a break. Jimmy's no spring chicken. He's in really good shape, but anytime I can give him a break, I will. And this is a good time for that. So I'll turn around and check out the dogs. They're all doing good. We're at 5:39, April 29th, folks. And I'll give you a new mileage reading here. It is 12.17. So we'll probably wind up with closer to 12.5 miles, 12 and a quarter.
Wolf driver.
But it just couldn't continue on that way. Good run for the day. Again, a little bit somber today, a little bit blue. We're without my girl, Princess. She crossed Rainbow Bridge on April the 29th, which I believe was Wednesday of last week. And her liver had given out. It had gotten a tumor on it. And she wasn't going to be able to beat that. She beat a lot. I mean, she went a long way. And it so saddens me. But at the same time, a smile's always on my face when I think of her because of all the miles we covered together. And I mean, we went probably thousands of miles of adventuring, whether it was free ranging or
Wolf driver.
just biking like we are today, and many travels all over the east coast of the United States, from Cape Cod to almost down to Tennessee. So it was a wonderful life for her. I got her when she was 4 years old, and so she was with me for about 11 years, still better than 11 years. And she was a tough husky, one of the most dominant ones that I've known, and one of the toughest huskies that I've known. She was just the princess girl, but I'd like to say that I tamed her and gave her the life that she needed to cope with her energy
Wolf driver.
and her prey drive. I was able to answer her call, so I know she's looking down on us saying, "Go boys, go." And I know there's a certain bit of competitiveness. She's trying to be here even though she's not. That's just the princess girl. And got a song about her, "Princess is the Girl." Wrote it years ago, and it's so relevant all the time. I'll wait it for you, Jim, because right here, we weren't as far as we thought. I don't know, but I think a half mile. We're right down to there. Half mile. Hop on in, buddy. 12.17 right now. Yeah.
Wolf driver.
Everybody's laying down. It doesn't look like that.
Like Jack popped up. He knows. Oh, Zaro.
Jack popped up. He knows.
You got it, buddy?
We're ready.
You told Chris we're here?
I told him.
Okay. He sees me on the glimpse now. He read it. Come on, guys. Hike. So we're going to finish this trail out, and you're going to get some cool views from the camera I'm wearing on my head of the Susquehanna River, which is pretty high. I mean, it is spring, so I'm assuming it's high because of the spring, lots of rain we've had. And we did get the dogs in earlier one time today. We tried to get them in a second time, but the area we were going to do it, where it was more conducive to let them into the river, it was too high, and it was too much of a current. So we didn't do that. But we've kept them well hydrated as usual, and it is kind of cool
Wolf
out.
driver.
Good running weather. I mean, let's face it, anything above 0 degrees for this breed of dogs is too warm. But of course, they adjust, and proper hydration and taking proper heat to different temperatures, making it the right kind of run for them is how we do it. In Wolf Driver land, the other stone is so much easier to navigate than the thick stone we were on. That was challenging. But again, good workout for the dogs. A little bit more adventure for us, knowing the types of terrain the bike can handle and we can handle.
Wolf driver.
Lets us adventure further into more unique circumstances. So when we were coming through this area before, there was some sort of race for girls race. They looked like high school age girls, and the actual physical director came over to see us, was intrigued by the dog bite and what we were doing. I had a little talk with her. It was kind of interesting. And hopefully they've all cleared out by now so we don't get in their way. Little bumpy through here. When you hear about a popping, that's just the tires churning up some of the smaller pebbles. Well, it's a little further than I thought, so it might be closer to 13 miles. This part of the trail's nice, Jim.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
If we didn't have all them big rocks, we'd be fine.
Yeah.
What do you think? They'll just pour over those big rocks?
They'll probably pour gravel over and they're probably waiting for them to settle.
Maybe they're going to pave it.
Yeah,
Could
it don't look like it's finished yet.
Yeah, that's
You've
why.
seen the bridge. It looked like they purposely didn't bring it up that high.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're going to bring it up higher.
You think they'll pave it possibly, or?
Well, possibly, like the rest of it. Probably.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Looks like they put a lot of money in that new bridge.
Yeah. They need like 3 or 4 of them through there from where I was
Still
at.
got a little ways to go.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
This house is beautiful. Isn't this house beautiful?
Which one did?
This new house. Right
Yep,
here. Isn't
yep,
that pretty?
beautiful.
God damn, that's a pretty house.
Beautiful.
I don't know who picked that structure, but boy, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah, one thing about all the traveling we do, we see all these really cool houses. Along the rivers and canals in the areas we go, because I guess the people are getting such beautiful views that they're building houses that they can take advantage of them. Like this house that's got all this glass in the front. Just incredible. There's the geese and the babies.
Wolf driver.
Gonna put some speed on, buddy.
Here we go.
Come on, guys.
Go a little bit.
Hike.
Come on, Jagabone.
Bike's running great, so. I mean, I had plenty more motor to give it. I just didn't give it.
Yeah, no, great. Fantastic.
So we're getting to the cones that the trail closed ahead. And I guess we made it to the point where the trail was kind of closed. We usually will challenge that because a lot of times they're not really official trail closings. So they're just letting you know, just rough riding ahead. Yep. Yeah, they're just letting you know there's rough riding ahead. And, some people like us might choose to weather it, and we did some of it. You see right how we go through these cones. Kind of like a gate, if you will, but go a little quicker because they're just sitting there.